Cersei's followers will abandon her if they know the war is lost. Give them that chance.
It's been 2 years since we saw the conclusion of one of HBO's top-watched fantasy dramas, Game of Thrones, and it's no secret that the finale has drawn a lot of mixed reactions from fans and viewers all over the world. It's been no secret that the Targaryens have been one of the fan favorites in the whole series, and lucky for us, this series will focus on their family. That being said, what can we unpack from today's video? What's up, guys? Have you been learning new skills as of late? Welcome back to our channel, wherein the topic of today's video is Game of Thrones House of the Dragon and what fans can expect from the prequel. For those of you who've been wanting more regarding the series, tune in to know more about this upcoming fantasy drama. One last thing, before we get to that, kindly give a thumbs up on today's video, and while you're at it, subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you won't miss out on our newest uploads. House of the Dragon. What is the series all about? House of the Dragon is an upcoming fantasy drama created by George R.R. Martin and Ryan J. Condal for HBO. It's based on the 2018 novel Fire and Blood by Martin and takes place years before the events of Game of Thrones, which chronicles the beginning of the end of House Targaryen. The plot of the House of the Dragon takes place 2 centuries before the War of the Five Kings, focusing on the Dance of the Dragons. The upcoming show received a straight-to-series order in October 2019 with casting beginning in July 2020 and principal photography beginning in April 2021 in the United Kingdom. As stated by George R.R. Martin's website, the synopsis reads, "Centuries before the events of A Game of Thrones, House Targaryen, the only family of dragon lords to survive the doom of Valyria, took up residence on Dragonstone. Fire and Blood began their tale with the legendary Aegon the Conqueror, creator of the Iron Throne, and goes on to recount the generations of Targaryens who fought to hold that iconic seat, all the way up to the civil war that nearly tore their dynasty apart." When will House of Dragon premiere? In an interview with Deadline during TCA last 2020, Casey Bloys, who is the president of HBO's programming, shared that it will premiere sometime in 2022. "My guess is sometime in 2022, he said, stressing that it's too early to be more specific than that. They're starting to write, Bloys said of the project from George R.R. Martin and Ryan Condal. House of Dragon was one of the 4 remaining Game of Thrones spin-offs in the works with HBO, but the cable giant prioritized this show over the other 3. "For me right now, I think getting House of the Dragon on the air will be the #1 priority," Bloys said. "There are no other blinking green lights or anything like that. Sometime down the road, who knows, but there are no immediate plans. We're all focusing on House of the Dragon." The series was the second Game of Thrones prequel to receive a green light, with the first project written by Jane Goldman that starred Naomi Watts, but sadly it didn't come to fruition. "In development, in pilots, sometimes things come together, but sometimes they don't," Bloys explains to Deadline. "One of the things I think Jane took on beautifully, which was a challenge, there was a lot more world creation because she set hers 8,000 years before the Mothership show, so it required a lot more. That is a big swing. One of the things about House of Dragons, there is a text, there is a book, so that made it a little bit more of a roadmap for a series order. I think Jane did a beautiful job. It was a big challenge, but there was nothing that I would point to and say, oh, that one element did not work. Just overall, it did not quite gel." That's one of the reasons when we started out to think about, is there a life after Game of Thrones in terms of Game of Thrones? We purposefully developed multiple projects. We would have been very lucky to do one pilot, have that pilot go and be a success, but in development, as you know, it takes a lot of tries to get it right. This is no different. Who are the cast of characters in the upcoming series? The majority of the cast of characters have been revealed, and even some behind-the-scenes snippets from filming are already making rounds on the internet from a few months ago. Here are some of the confirmed cast and the respective roles they play on the show. Paddy Considine as Viserys Targaryen. The multifaceted English actor Paddy Considine will be portraying the role of Viserys Targaryen, who is the reigning king of Westeros. He is known as a warm, kind, and decent man. Viserys was chosen by a council of lords to succeed Jaehaerys Targaryen as the king. Entertainment Weekly obtained a new description of his character, which is as follows. "King Viserys Targaryen is chosen by the lords of Westeros to succeed the old king, Jaehaerys Targaryen, at the Great Council of Harrenhal. A warm, kind, and decent man, Viserys only wishes to carry forward his grandfather's legacy, but good men do not necessarily make for great kings." Aside from acting, Considine is also known for being a director, screenwriter, and musician, and is widely recognized for his versatile portrayals portrayals of anti-heroes and emotionally vulnerable characters, and is also noted for his frequent collaborations with filmmaker and director Shane Meadows. Emma Darcy as Rhaenyra Targaryen. Television, theater, and film actress Emma Darcy will be portraying the role of Rhaenyra Targaryen, Viserys' daughter by his first wife and chosen heir. She is a dragon rider who expects to become Westeros' first ruling queen. Outside the show, the actress is known for appearing in television productions such as Truth Seekers and Wanderlust. Olivia Cooke as Alicent Hightower. English actress Olivia Cooke will be portraying the role of Alicent Hightower, the Queen of Westeros and Viserys' second wife. She's the daughter of Sir Otto Hightower, the Hand of the King, and she's also Rhaenyra's stepmother who has children of her own with Viserys. She was raised in the Red Keep, close to the king and his innermost circle. She possesses both a courtly grace and a keen political acumen. Matt Smith as Daemon Targaryen. Famous for portraying the role of the 11th Doctor in BBC's sci-fi adventure Doctor Who, Matt Smith will be portraying the role of Daemon Targaryen in the series. Prince Daemon is the younger brother of King Viserys and heir to the throne. Daemon is a peerless warrior and a dragon rider who possesses the true blood of the dragon. As said in the book, madness and greatness are two sides of the same coin. Every time a new Targaryen is born, the gods toss the coin in the air and the world holds its breath to see how it will land. So we ought to watch out for what kind of Targaryen he is in the series. Rhys Ifans as Otto Hightower. Welsh actor Rhys Ifans will be portraying Sir Otto Hightower, the Hand of the King who serves Viserys and the realm. He is also the father of Alicent and sees Daemon as the greatest threat to the realm. Outside the series, Ifans is also a producer and singer. Most people would recognize him from his roles as S. Spike in Notting Hill, Jed Parry in Enduring Love, Eyeball Paul in Kevin and Perry Go Large, Dr. Kurt Connors, the Lizard in The Amazing Spider-Man, Xenophilus Lovegood in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Mycroft Holmes in the CBS series Elementary. He's also the frontman of the Welsh group The Peth and also served as the vocalist of the Super Furry Animals. Steve Toussaint as Corlys Velaryon. British actor Steve Toussaint will portray Corlys Velaryon, who is known for his other title as the Sea Snake. He is a Valyrian bloodline as old as House Targaryen. The Sea Snake is the most famed nautical adventurer in the history of Westeros. He built his house into a powerful seat that is even richer than the Lannisters, and that claims the largest navy in the world. Eve Best as Rhaenys Velaryon. Playing opposite Toussaint's wife, Rhaenys Velaryon, is the English actress and director Eve Best. Rhaenys is a dragon rider and known as the Queen Who Never Was. She was passed over as heir to the throne at the Great Council because the realm favored her cousin, Viserys, simply for being male. Other cast members in the series include Sonoya Mizuno as Mysaria, Fabian Frankel as Kristen Cole, and Graham McTavish in an undisclosed role. When did filming and production begin for House of the Dragon? Filming for the House of the Dragon already took off this 2021, and with the official Twitter account and Instagram sharing a glimpse of what the dragons would look like in a tweet posted on December 4, 2020, along with the caption, "Dragons are coming, hashtag House of the Dragon begins production in 2021. And with that, we're concluding today's episode about Game of Thrones House of the Dragon and what fans can expect from the prequel. Hopefully you enjoyed watching today's video as much as we did making it. Before you go, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you won't miss any of our new releases. We've got a lot of other interesting videos up on our channel for you to choose from. Thanks for watching today's video, and we'll talk to you in the next one.